3DO.
Hey there everybody, it's guest 273 here, welcoming you on this fine Saturday midday, close to the evening. Today we're gonna be playing another single-player scenario from the Horn of the Abyss fan-made expansion pack. But before we do anything, I do want to check the audio quality. I've been a busy bee today in the morning, done quite a few things, and now I'm finally ready to mentally relax by playing some good old Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So how do I sound? Do I sound crisp and clean? Fan-made expansion pack. But before we do anything, I do want to check the audio quality. Alright, I do sound fine. I do sound a little bit tired, which is to be expected, but yeah. Hopefully we'll play, something interesting will happen. We'll get some dopamine hits from picking up like treasure chests and whatnot, and them giving me artifact instead of the ability to get gold or experience. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, Horn of the Abyss, and we have another pretty small map. Key to Victory, the second key. Now, if you remember Key to Victory, oh yeah, it's alright here. So Key to Victory was the Restoration of Erathia map, which I probably played like 2 years ago. And it was like, yeah, you can only play as one player. There was like, I think the castle hit her with diplomacy. Adela was like in a prison, and basically there was like a locked border guard to get to the other player. Yeah, there was like a locked border guard to the other player, and you could also access him through the underground. It was like a super small map. I did it like in like, I want to say 1 hour. Probably like 1 hour, maybe like less. It was like a super small map, but apparently for Horn of the Abyss, they made Key to Victory the second key, where you can only play as blue this time. The decisive battle had just died down. A fleeing enemy is trapped in the mountains with slim chances to mount a counterattack. Your position is nigh invulnerable. You only need to go and put an end to this long war. And the map rating is easy, and I hadn't played, oops, yeah, you can see that I'm a little bit tired because I'm like frantically clicking buttons. And I was like, you know what, we haven't played with Conflux in a while, and also, ooh, apparently half the Conflux hero roster is gone for some reason. Well, not half, but like 4 heroes are missing. So I guess this is why I chose to play as Conflux as well. I wanted to play as Conflux because I don't really get to play them too much, and now for the Horn of the Abyss, the maps are going to be more difficult, and I have a feeling that we're going to have to be, you know, cheesing it out with elementals a little bit more often. And yet, going to be playing with Pasis, because Pasis is one of those heroes that's like kind of good, but like, you know, usually you wanted the elementalists for their schools of magic, or like Monair for the might stats. But yeah, Pasis is also a pretty decent hero, and I was like feeling like Pasis today. Then I think I selected Artifact as my starting bonus. Yeah, I think I did. I could actually, you know what, I'm feeling like these auto maps that have been marked as like hard or like medium have been pretty easy. So I'll actually go against my previous judgment, and I'll actually select Resources as my starting bonus. Because I don't think we need like another bonus in the sense of like an artifact. I feel like we can handicap ourselves a tiny bit. I feel like the Mercury is going to be less valuable than like just a regular artifact, unless we get like the, you know, necklaces or whatever. No tournament rules, please, and yeah, let's jump right into it. Let's see what the map has to offer. Your enemy runs. Your enemy is terrified. Amid this chaos, your court's loyal sages manage to erect barriers along the entire contact line, encircling the remnants of the enemy host. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Okay. Muster a powerful army and decide for yourself when to pass through the barriers for the final battle. Stand to horse. Stand to horse? What does that mean? Do you mean ride my horse? Alright, we will stand to horse and we'll figure out what I meant by that. Anyway, what can Pasis tell us about herself? Pasis has always been extremely fascinated by those of corporeal form. Extensive research and interaction with these creatures made her an ideal candidate for the conflicts. What do you mean? Isn't she like an elemental herself? Is she researching other elementals? I guess so. But yeah, this is one of those specialities which give you attack and defense, but it doesn't give you speed for the creature. And of course, Pasis. The conflicts heroes are like strange in general, but yeah, technically, maybe they had the idea to make like an air elemental specialist. But yeah, instead we start with 2 stacks of elementals. We can split our pixies, of course. Start with no spellbook, and here we have a town which doesn't have the air elemental dwelling. We do have Thunar available, and we do have Tant available. Both interesting candidates, and it looks like we can build basically everything in the town. So yeah, I think our first objective is going to be going out and trying to get Thunar. What do we need for the Altar of Air? The Altar of Air actually needs a mage guild, so we need wood and ore, both, and actually it's quite expensive. So yeah, don't usually have to build a second, you know, tier dwelling, but yeah, the air elemental dwelling is rather expensive. You kind of have to choose between air or water elementals. But yeah, let's, oh, we have the correct movement speed, and let's start our adventure. So, I do see there's like a scholar and 2 chests. There's a chest on the other side here. Barriers protected these parts from the enemy. His troops will not be able to set foot on this sacred land. If you want to venture beyond the barriers yourself, however, you will have to find the light blue keymaster stand first. Sure thing. I kind of want to check Fiur. So I'm thinking, oh, they have more heroes. Yeah, it's possible that they have like multiple heroes. They start with like maybe these 4 heroes that were like missing from the conflicts. Like this. Peasants for the observatory, or we can get some gold going immediately. I would like to get some gold going because maybe we can buy out the second hero, Erdemon, then he can help us. Oh, actually 4 pieces of gold. And actually, this is like 100 peasants, 200. If they have like 240 peasants, it's maybe like a little bit dangerous. This is the one occasion where peasants are like scary when they have like a high quantity. Okay. Okay, like a very generous gold pals. So we are buying out Thunar indeed. Are we? Town hall maybe. We can pick up the other pieces. I guess we will pick up the artifact as well. We'll go here, we'll go here. We'll see how much we're getting. Thunder chest. I guess we'll take the Marletto Tower. And it looks like there's like a pathway here. Like we follow some breadcrumbs and they have like some resources laid out for us. Would be really good to do this objective with the peasants. Can we do this with like 10 air elementals? I think we should. However, I think we should actually build the town hall first. So like that's gonna be more income. It limits how much we can do day 1 because we don't have a second hero, but we can buy Erdemon turn 2, and then I think Pasis can actually go. Maybe Pasis can pick up the chest. Maybe Erdemon can be sent here instead. Maybe he can be sent up there. There's like a lot of different things we could do. I guess we'll just go and like we'll fight these peasants. Maybe the observatory will show us something interesting. Your scouts report some crucial mines with valuable resources are still held by the enemy. The scoundrel uses summoning magic. The mines are now guarded by elementals. Still, you are going to need resources, and you can scarce allow the enemy's heroes, even summoned ones, to nose around your rear, while the risk of sabotage has been mitigated by the newly erected barriers. To defeat the elemental heroes remains your task to tackle. Okay. Sure. Then I guess we would be heading here. Let us buy out Thunar. Then Thunar can give us the extra creatures. We will leave him on like 1 pixie. We don't expect him to do any fighting. And I think this should be fine. Okay. I guess he can pick up the... Do we follow the breadcrumb trail? I feel like there's maybe... Well, we should probably just scout first here to see. And then we have a question. Do we take the chest for like experience? We have offense. I think offense is going to be beautiful. If we get 1000 experience chest, I think we will indulge in that. If we have A 2000 experience chest. Well, we actually need wood and ore, so maybe it's like more. It's better to take... Okay, yeah, we'll take the experience. Pathfinding. It doesn't look like there's many roads around. I will actually indulge in taking pathfinding. It helps us. And then let's see how many. 150. Okay. Quite a few peasants. Yeah. They can morale, elementals can't morale, so that's a little bit sad, but we can kind of save all our pixies here, and it would be very sad if he decided to go down south. Maybe we can do something like this. Kind of fine, I guess. And kind of the damage range we could have rolled there was pretty insane, though. Okay, 1 and 2. Pick up the observatory, and what do we see? We see that the light blue border guard. Yeah, if I went here with Tunar, I would run into the sharpshooters and I would be unable to do that. Very cinematic, like, layout here for our base. So, or by some kobolds. Guarded by some kobolds. Snow elves, sure. Sawmill. Oh, but we have 2 sawmills. Okay. So, I do think we should be able to split up our army, maybe. We need, like, something to be able to do, like, these kobolds. I could chain Thonar here. He could do this fight. The fact that we have Pyre there as well, and then also these elementals, and then also we have a witch hut here. We have some interesting things. I think the main direction where I'm going to be exploring in the beginning is going to be the right side. Because the outer wear will enable me to get more air elementals, and that should be fine. I don't think we can do this pyre on a week 1, realistically. And... Yeah, might seem weird what I'm doing, but I think this is gonna be fine. I guess we don't really need the artifact here. Let's go get our Warpit with Thunar. He needs some experience. Kobolds are actually pretty decent experience because they have a lot of health. And then I guess we want to fight the bottom one first. And then I guess these are like fine, whatever. Okay, we have to actually defend here. Well, yikes. Hold it. I guess we do something like this. Yeah, so he can't really reach. So wait. Take the retaliation. Let's hope for no morales. Okay, good. No morales happened. That's beautiful stuff. Then, unfortunately, these are moving afterwards. I do think what I'll do is I'll try to save these pixies. I'll take a retaliation. He should be attacking the 1 stack, right? Yeah, he did. Okay, cool. Then this should be fine. Okay, we don't lose too much. Could have saved like a pixie. I think I'll actually reposition so it makes more sense in the next time. And then, yeah, we'll take the ore, which will be fine. 10, by the way, like a maxi roll of ore, which is pretty good. Did we have anybody interesting here? Beatrice. Beatrice is kind of interesting, but I think the map is like, well, it's medium size, but still, it's probably too small for us to get any decent scouting done with Beatrice. And by the way, no underground, so what you see is what you get. No hidden portals, no nothing. Then, pick up more ore. Do you want to deliver the army back to Pasis? I should have actually taken this gold here. But then it's gonna... Then Tunar would have had like 1 less step. Like even 1 less step than he had now. And yeah, we do need the wood, so I shouldn't be stressing too much about this. Do still need the wood. So I guess we have to go here, grab the wood, so we can start building at least something. In that case actually, we expect some wood, so we expect the Mage Guild to be built. So I guess I'm taking gold. I should take the gold here. Then of course throttle bites, but do we... No, we won't get enough experience, so I think it's fine. I'm doing like a diagonal step here. 324. I think we can save one pixie. We can't really reliably resupply in our units at the moment. So yeah, we should be trying to like save even one single unit. If he morales now is gonna be awkward. Okay, good. Good. And actually no, we don't reach the sawmill. A bit of a shame, but still we can grab the wood and then roll out. I do think for Tunar, grabbing this chest and well, yeah, grabbing the chest might be fine. Are there any more chests here? There's like a learning stone. I think this is fine enough for him to like try to level up. Would be good if there was some other like small fight he could do to push him over like the 500 XP barrier, but maybe this is fine, because for the level 4 you need like 4200 if we get lucky and if we don't roll the tactics. So yeah, this treasure chest, I guess he's gonna be like kind of our secondary hero. It's more profitable going here, maybe leaving this chest for somebody else though. I'm thinking too much already, I think. So wait, day 3 is gonna be maybe the Citadel, day 4 would be the Mage Guild, day 5, day 6, day 7. I feel like, yeah, we should invest into those early troops. We could also grab Thant. The thing is the Thant can't really do many fights. We'll like grab a couple gold objectives, but that would be about it. Okay, 6 wood. No, 10 wood, okay, cool. Gox would absolutely destroy us at the moment, so let's not do that. Then here, I guess I could take the treasure chest, the witch hat, and the water wheel. Then Thunar here. Not sure how. Do this, okay, this is like a small chest. So for the small chest, I do still want to take the gold. It's like double the value. The more I, the more I keep thinking about it, the more I think the double, like the small chest should always be gold because it's like double the amount. Ooh, hey Novasol, hello friend. Irrelevant, but they invited me to an outdoors festival to play some music. Bad news is it might rain today, and then we're effed. Brother is like not. He's made out of sugar, as you know, moms used to say. Ooh, well, these spells are like guaranteed. We're playing in Horn of the Abyss, but these spells are like not researchable, which is pretty interesting. 2 protections. I hope they don't spam Armageddon. That would be very unfortunate if they do. Oh no. But yeah, we got the magic arrow and we got haste, so that's kind of cool. Do they have like more towns? No, they have a Ryland though. Your sentries have brought unexpected news. Anticipating his imminent downfall, your enemy has built his own barriers. Only his own troops can pass through them. It seems as though you are now to find the new key to victory. Aha, the second key. A plot twist that nobody expected. And then I think we should take the legs of the Legion here. Very interesting. Okay. This could guarantee some station. I mean, yeah, let's go get that. Okay, well, we didn't roll into the states. Then, I guess we check the Black Tower to see what kind of a dragon is in there. Is this like a cool dragon or is it like an old grumpy dragon? Yeah. Let's build the Altar of Air, of course. That's gonna be very good. And then what do we get? Well, I'm not building economy. Week 1 because I had less troops. I kind of have to. I feel like I have to build into troops. So unless we get a small chest, we'll take the golden necklace. Then here, interference. Interesting choice. We won't take it yet, but it's something I do want to actually think about taking. Then we'll take the Altar of Air, and I guess we might be going here to the raids to the second sawmill. We do have quite a few resources left around here, but not much we can do about that. No, it's like you can't leave the mics and the consoles in the rain, bro. Oh. it's not Novasol who's made out of like, you know, electricity. It's his device, music device, microphones. But don't you have like these what are they called? Like plastic tents that you put like the, you know, like you put poles and then you put like wrapping on top and then it's like waterproof or something, no? Have fun with your stream. Okay, thank you, Novasol. Bro got mad because I don't understand how music works. But yeah, I'm happy that you are succeeding with your music, Novasol. I do eventually, I sometimes go to your channel when you leave a comment and it inspires me to make a meme, and I'm like, I should like leave this as an open tab, so I kind of like don't forget about it. Lacus 20 to 49, Gem Pond, okay. Yeah, I guess they have like these elementals guarding these, which is kind of cool. Okay, do we take the scholar? I guess I'll skip the scholar for now. But yeah, and then I'm thinking like maybe I should listen to Novasol's music because he's making some music, but then I'm like always, I kind of like forget or drift away from that. Small chest, so once again it's going to be gold. Blind, very powerful spell, except when dealing with elementals, which is what we're dealing with. So that's pretty sad. Alright, then we have a choice. I was kind of thinking maybe to get the extra 10 pixies, but we could also have fire elementals. Do we need anything else? Outer water for earth? And then, I mean, 2,000. I guess we'll take the less expensive one first. And yeah, I could have gotten like a Thant, but I don't really think he's gonna be that useful. And then we'll take the elementals, of course. So we could get, we have artillery. We could buy a war machine here. I do actually feel like that would be a good choice. But maybe I could pick up these 2 gold piles. We also do have like Thungar to go around here. It's gonna like with the Mystical Garden. I could also go here, but I think it's gonna be better when I have like a spell book. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this gold pile. We still don't see if there's like a fight here or not. I can't really identify what this object is based on the legs of it. And then I'll buy the artillery piece, the ballista next turn, when I can get more scouting then. We'll see if we need the gold for anything else. Then let's see who's there. It's still Ryland. Ooh, they have 2 towns now. That's pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Okay, then. There were like legs of something that I couldn't identify. Was it like... Yeah? Like was I hallucinating? I don't think so. I saw something that... Well, I guess I was if I saw something that wasn't there. Small chest again. It's starting to really make me mad. Okay, then. Okay. Guess we'll check the Tree of Knowledge if it's like a free level up or not. Day 7. So yeah, day 7 we could double down on the first 3 dwellings, but then we would be missing out on some economy. I think Altar of Fire is the most reasonable thing because the energy elementals are useful as flying units. I live in a small place where people don't care about music at all. Moving out is key. Okay. I guess that makes sense, yeah. People don't care about music, they don't respect my art. Novasol, the only musician in a town of like 400 people. And then he's like, I wonder why nobody cares about music. But actually those like small towns usually have the tightest communities, so then everybody would know everybody because you only have a handful of people who can do things. I'm thinking of buying the ammo cart actually. Is it like... It will kind of help me. I could kite things with like pixies if I get like an anti-morale artifact. Or I could like kite with some air elementals. And then the ballista would basically be able to blast down infinite amounts of troops. I guess I'll indulge in this. Kind of like a wild choice, I know, but still. Beyond these gates lie lands where no one can guarantee your safety. However, as long as you are on this side, you have nothing to fear. That's reassuring. Thank you, game. I should stay on this side for as long as possible. Okay, there was no fight, no nothing here. Cool. This, and I guess we want to check the quest out, but I do also want to grab the learning stone. Okay, cool. I actually do think we should be indulging in archery, because archery helps with the artillery. Archery will help with the elementals, the water elementals and the air elementals as well. Yeah, that's... I know pathfinding is really good to level up very quickly, but I'll take the archery. I'll expect the future... And yeah, actually this connects the way I thought it would. I think we should fight the rogues first though, because it's like a very easy fight and they might grow. So yeah, we'll fight the rogues. I guess we could pick up the altar of water and the water elementals, and then we could do the raids. They're gonna absolutely suck out my mana, but I think the second sawmill is gonna be fantastic. And then the ice elementals are not gonna be doable, I think. Weak of the lizard, but not the lizard man. Okay, Brissa is here, and then we have Gerd over here. Okay, then the second week, I think, in the beginning of the week, we should be developing our economy. So, like, Marketplace, Blacksmith, City Hall. That makes complete sense to me. I guess I could step 2 steps here and to see, like, more. Okay, we get dwelling, but I think, yeah, when we explore, we will see then. Then gems for a level. And gems for a level, eh? No, we want to save the level up 3 for, like, maybe the higher level. I think a leprechaun offers you the Cape of Velocity for the small price of 2000 gold. This is kind of like one of the things I was afraid that there would be either a fight or, like, a price. I guess I'll take, and I feel like these guys are gonna give me, like, a vial or something silly. You know what I mean? They're just standing there menacingly. There must be, like, a fight or a quest to be defeated. But yeah, I guess Tunar will... Tunar needs to explore. I guess Tunar will hit up this learning stone. Going up here, eh? Interesting choice. Then... Oh, whoops. Well, we put... range, I guess here we're safe. And then, I guess we would simply be going in anyway, right? I do want to leave. Okay, we go from behind. Here we can go from the side. Not ideal, but still better than the AI. And then we take the water elementals first. Well, maybe then we would have two kind of decent stacks. Water elemental is going to be a bit expensive, yeah, Alexander. I guess we could also fight this, but I feel like we will be going back. The Grandals, though, are going to be a little bit problematic. I feel like there could also be a second town here, but I will still indulge and get the sawmill first. And then, what do I take? I think we need the gold to develop the city. There's more stuff here. Cool. And then I guess... I guess we will take the diagonal step. We'll just leave the wood pile. Someone else can pick it up later. And I guess we could also leave the chest for, like, Lunar. So yeah, do the raids, do the rogues. And that should be fine. We could also get, like, a third hero, of course. I like the fact that there's holes here. Maybe there's like a grail here, by the way. I have a feeling if they would make a map easy, they would also like have some holes where the grail is. I can't believe antisocial. Howdy, Mr. Guest and Mr. Novosol. Believe antisocial? What do you mean? You mean that I'm distancing from the enemies? Well, we either get one or we don't. And then I think actually this should be fine, right? Yeah, we do survive. Okay, cool. And then, oh, we can actually hit. Okay, cool. Then I think we should be baiting them in. Okay, cool. This worked out exactly like I planned it would. And then I kind of messed up the last thing that we have a ballista, so I can fix my mistake of not getting the water elementals to hit. So here we can make fast actually for the first time in the game. Very cool stuff. And then we get the blacksmith. And then because of the gold that Tunar is generating, we will have enough to build the city hall. We found the youth. We'll pick up the obelisk here. I could pick up these air elementals if I very specifically had the gold. I guess if I buy out Brissa. Am I leaving this chest? Do the air elementals enable me to immediately do... No, I think this is something we have to do a bit later. Yeah, let's simply keep pushing the rogues. Okay, this is fine. And then for these two, do you want to give them like... let's not indulge in that. That's fine. Then we should shoot the one. Hasn't his retaliation taken, and then we can hit here. Do this and boom. Air magic. We have a lot of good level ups. You know what? This is the one case where I'll skip it because we can build a magic university in our town, and we can just buy earth of magic and then air magic, and then we will get wisdom. I guess the last skill should be like something like logistics. I feel like in this map we're gonna be a little bit rich. At least a little bit rich. I guess we'll take this, and then these guys are blocking here. I guess I could leave the treasure chest behind, and let's simply move forward with Lunar here. Just on the sign, just in case we get like an extra hex. But yeah, these two chests will potentially level him up. And then I guess we can go here for the Altar of Earth. On day 4, day 5 we can do this and check out what's behind here. City Hall built. Believe was a spell check error. It should have just B and B. Someone's a busy bee in the chat, it seems like. I can't be antisocial. Ron was like trying to like be, what do you call it? Why can I not remember? No, oh, we should have had like another hero so we could deliver the legs. Well, never mind. A stalker, that's the one. Ron wanted to be a stalker, but then he decided that he can't be antisocial. Damn it, the level ups keep missing the remark. We can, however, give away the 2 artifacts here. Capable velocity is going to be like huge, actually, so we can go here, and then once again, we need like 1,000 or 1,500 to cool estates. So now we need like 1,000 plus. For the level up, I guess we can pick up the chest. I guess we can actually pick up the obelisk because that's like less moving altogether. And then we can go here indeed. Ah, there is a second town, Magneton. So yeah, I think we should be fine fighting these elementals. Well, this is like extra 500 gold, but still, this is gonna be fine. I'll take the crystal and then we can head down. Then we can build something cheap in this town. I guess we'll build a Garden of Life. And then we can think about getting a 3rd hero out. Okay, obelisk. 1,000, 1,500. Sure. I'll take this. No, we have to take gold. Always on the small chest. It's so good. The ratio is 2 to 1. I didn't care about it too much before, but like, I feel like it's a good habit to like, you know, actually take the chests by their size. 1, 2, then do we could fully commit with the pixies? There's a big risk to lose these 12, so I guess with these 12 I can like wait. Now we can like hit. And now we can like fully commit with the 12, I think, because we should roll damage with the other elementals are cool. Okay, yeah, these pixies have served me quite well. Well then, That is like impossible to do. Green. So we have like a budget town portal essentially. 91, 90. I guess we'll take the sword like this. And I think we can take the... Yeah. That's good. And then we can take the town. We can go inside of the town even and make ourselves faster. Pixies, we would be getting hit here. Can I bait him down south? I think I can, and I think this should be fine. Well, we lose one elemental, but... the retaliation is not taken, so I shouldn't do that. And then 1 for 1, cool. And yeah, we can make fast. And, oh, hold up, what is this? Level 3 Mage Guild already built for us. 2,000, oh no, just 2,000 gold. Yeah, Magneton seems like a pretty good town, not gonna lie. Alright, then we could build like a level 4 Mage Guild, that would be very crazy. I think we should indulge in like more economy at the moment though. And then this town, what do we build in this town? Something that's relatively cheap but still useful. Could be Earth Elementals, like Altar of Earth. It could be this, so wait, day 5. Day 6, day 7. Well, let's set up for that even though that's probably not gonna happen. And still, I guess I should sell something to get Brissa out. And I do know that we need Mercury for my special. Creature like damage for like 5 wood. Okay, yeah, I think it's about time to get Brissa out. And then I don't think she can do too much with... well, she has magic arrows. Would she be able to withstand the Gogs with like... maybe 12 maybe 15 elementals is actually good enough. I'll do it like this. Or we would have like 1 fighting stack. She would be a magic arrowing, and then actually she can like take the... Marleto's tower even. Day 5, and then she can reach this by day 7. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess. Taking this, taking the obelisk. Water wheel. Going here in the new day 1. 12 more elementals. And then she might even get like an extra magic arrow. Sure, that feels good to me. Then I need to remember to get a spellbook. We have slow, we have magic arrow, we have blind here by the way. Like everything useful actually. And this one Mage Guild. So, this one Mage Guild is useful. Then what would the Pixie Dwelling need? The Pixie Dwelling needs some ore. I could indulge, well, I don't have the thing for the, what is it called? I don't have, tries to remember the name. Don't have the ore. I guess we'll just indulge in this. Don't have the ore indeed. At the moment then here. 1,500. I guess we could. And then we see a cult here. Okay, cool. I guess Tunar will pick up the garden and then the treasure chest afterwards. Pasis will actually be the first one to take a scholar. And yeah, now that we have a spell book, can't use the legs though. We could send him back, but I think we should indulge in exploring here first. 1 spell power, okay, cool, and 10 gems. Once again, 10 gems would be more useful spent if we... Okay, Ignissa here, Minotaurs. Minotaurs could be doable, especially now that we have some... And this is like magic terrain that they are on, but I think it would be better... Ooh. We'll do the mine, and then we can do the Minotaur Kings, because there's stuff to pick up behind here. Infested by troglodytes, sure. Okay, let's shoot that. Good shot. Cape of Velocity, what an amazing item. You just have like a haste for free essentially. If I had Blessed though, this would be amazing. Anyway, I think I should hit here. then these two can reach, which is a bit of a shame. I could use the 1-stacks to do something cheeky. Maybe I should. I wanna actually hit here. I think the elemental will be fine. Hitting like here from the bottom. And then... okay, yeah. Kind of worked out the way I wanted it to work out. Then this guy can reach, but we can like, move back. Then we should hit the big stack here. Wait. Hit the big stack. Hit the big stack here. And we should survive with the air elementals. Good. Main hero once states, I think I will refuse. 1000 gold. Okay. Gold mine. Then, yeah, pixies are running out, but I was thinking we have enough for a couple more fights. I could also go here, but I think we will have enough movement points to pick up the gloves, and so we should do that. 70, 130. Could also slow them down, but I think this should be fine. We'll ice bolt one of them. We could bait one of them in. I think this is gonna be fine. Yeah, that was fine. Okay, cool. We can make a little pixie wall with the 1-stacks. Important not to lose the big stack. Cool. Then the air elemental can hit this Minotaur. We could finish him off. And also, just in case we don't high roll it good enough. Okay, we want closer. Okay, good, good, good. Clearing with those. I was thinking about what do we need more. We're gonna build a town hall very soon, right? Let's take the wisdom gloves, and then we'll take the chest, and then we'll scoot out of here. And yeah, here, if we can, we should build the Altar of Thought. I don't think we will be able to build a pyre though, and that's kind of fine as well for this week. So, gold, some knowledge, an obelisk, and then yeah, day 7 water wheel, water of air. That sounds like a good idea. Ta-da! Psychics. What I'm doing here. Well, doesn't make these more likely to join, but still. Okay, then what do we need? We need 1000 and like a little bit extra. Then we could scout. We could leave the chest here. We could leave. Well, this chest is like kind of left for Tunar specifically as well, I guess. School of Magic. I guess we would. We would simply start a new week by picking up this chest. We will take the little bit that is missing, unless this 3 is for free. The second town is, of course, going to build a city hall, right? More money equals good. We could have also built pixies, but I think we're actually going to be heading home using the portal. And then... Add elementals. Oh, okay. And this makes the choice more easy. 1000 experience though, 1000 experience, is it good enough to like... Well, we do get a level up. I don't want to go to the school, it's a little bit too far away, so... We can pick up this, we do need the wisdom, but I think we have so many level ups at the moment available that we will actually skip the wisdom level up on this very moment. Then we will check if this 3 of knowledge is actually good or not, if it gives us the level up for free or not. Oh wait, plus 1 level for 10 gems, we already know that this is a gem. Needs gems for that, so yeah. Guess we'll just go through the portal. We will end up here, we might upgrade. And if we upgrade, I think we will probably upgrade these two elementals, so like... And yeah, we can't build the birds, we can't build anything else that's too interesting. Let's see what he's up to. He has more than 2 towns, okay. Naughty Ryland. Okay, next warriors, sure. Make of the next warriors. Oh, Erdemon is here. Where do we want to buy Erdemon? We could buy Erdemon here. Actually, it's better to buy Erdemon here. Erdemon can like level up from 3 different learning stones, right? Or maybe 2 learning stones and then head back. Well, either way, do we have anything interesting here? Magic Lantern, maybe. Like a cheap build that gets us some pixies. Do this without going to reach. I guess. Okay, no matter the chest size, we'll just take the states and we'll be happy with it. We don't really need the pixies super badly to go out of our way to get to them. But then here we do need these air elementals. Doing this, and then Brissa I think is just powerful enough with the magic arrows to like, yeah, to beat down these gogs. Well, even more gogs, I suppose. Actually, she's the haste specialist. Maybe would have been a good call to haste her up. I'll wait here. Actually, going for the air elemental is very interesting. Actually didn't one-shot the guy, cool. Then, get rid of this guy. You have to attack the bigger stack, of course. And then boom, okay. Lost 1 air elemental, but I think it's still fine. It was still a very worthwhile. Then, actually, this makes me really want to buy Erdemon over here. I think we could do this, visit. Make the movement any better, it doesn't. Well, we can take the chests now for the level up. Okay, good. Big chest and small chest. I guess we'll still indulge in taking the gold in there. Okay, cool. Then Erdemon will go pick up the 2 learning stones and we'll be fine. Brissa, I think we will be a decent secondary hero. It's actually good enough to take the scholar here. I don't want to go out of my way to like pick up a scholar. Pasis. You could do a couple things. The stat point, if you don't go for it now, you're probably never gonna get it. We didn't check the Hut of the Magi, by the way, which is maybe a little bit of a mistake. I think the sharpshooters are like, yeah, we probably need to go for the sharpies. So, this would be kind of like a waste of half a turn, so I guess we would check the Hut of the Magi. The Oracle is ready to show you some interesting places nearby. He bows and waves you in the hut. Cool. Just has some boxes here which are free, but anyway. 1,000, yeah, still it's gonna be like a waste of half a turn. Maybe we can pick up the crystal with passes to waste less of a turn. Then we are kind of poor, but I think this is still gonna be fine. Get the 2 elementals that can like be useful. Stick here and then Euphaton. Alright, Hut of the Magi, which we could have checked earlier, but we see it now. Yeah, actually we would have seen the town. So the map is kind of split in half. We do have a shield, we do have the lion shield, which is pretty interesting. Library here, maybe there's, it looks like, because there's roads next to these towns, maybe there's like a road here as well. I have a suspicion that there's a town there. And yeah, let's simply go and do this. Advanced air magic. Ooh. Air magic on a scholar. Interesting. Interesting stuff. So here, 500 movements left over. I want to be careful to not like... Okay, good. And then we could even 127, 128. Okay, cool. Brissa can go here and we can tag her. Do like a little tag team. Okay. Brissa most likely would actually be the one like sitting here. Like the village. I don't think we would ever take the Cape of Velocity away. And I think she fine with like 7 pixies maybe. She could roll down like a fight. She could even like maybe go to the other town, pick up the lightning bolt, and then bolt down like one of these elemental guardians. Maybe an idea. Oh yeah, we should have used the movement points. In that case, we don't see how strong these heroes are. Slow down air magic. I mean, sure, what if they throw like some nasty spells? I'll pick up the interference. She has like a purpose now to her life. She understands what she wants in life, which is really good. And then, I mean, okay, look. Day 2, day 3, I guess. Day 3, day 4, 5, day 6. Well, then we don't get to take the pyre. I think we should go for the pyre first, and then head down. Then we can also maybe take the anti-morale artifact. The fastest thing we have available is gonna be this elemental, right? Storm elemental speed 8. Thunar could sit AFK in the town hall. Thunar could pick up some things. I think we will indulge picking up some things, including like the obelisk. Okay, second town. Second town needs to be developed. Main town needs a castle though. I guess Ultraver, but Ultraver, we should be saving the ore a little bit, I think. Okay, this is a super cheap and obvious upgrade. This is a less obvious upgrade because it's super expensive, but maybe we just buy out all of these. We just have like one big stack. Well, we have a turn to like think about it. Yeah, missing ore, that's pretty interesting. I could also do this. Who is faster? I think the sprite, yeah, the sprite is faster. Okay, cool. Well, no level up, unfortunately. No level up, unfortunately, indeed. Element should be getting here. Thunar could take the artifact away from Brissa and go back to the main town where we would probably have a castle built. I do like that idea. That way the movements of the heroes don't interfere with each other too much. So the second town, once again, do we have like any ore nearby that was like accessible to us in a meaningful way? We should have an expedition here. Maybe actually I go up here with Pasis. I mount an expedition and just pick up everything on the way here. And then with the sharpshooters, I guess with the like a firebird. We don't buy the firebird. This needs ore. This doesn't need ore, but sulfur is also not too interesting to me. What's the odds that we can not find ore over here? We see like one pile of ore. And yeah, this ore pit, I guess with like some maybe with like earth elementals and some magic we can beat down these elves. I think I will indulge in building these air elementals though. Okay, then... 375, 275. Thinking about it, I kind of would like to like move out on speed 7 creatures. We would be doing something like this. Splitting these into half, and also the bird will like breath attack, so we don't really want two in the middle. Actually, if he wants to attack two in the middle, I'm fine with that. Earth elementals are not as important as the others, and then these will take the retaliations, and hopefully make them good enough. Well, we don't have a good place to put this one. Sure. I think it should be fine, but I have a feeling in my mind that it could also turn out to be like a disaster. We do have like a lightning bolt to deal with this. Maybe we deal with Mr. Vampire Lord first. Is this fine? Yeah, I think it's actually fine to deal with him first. Probably less risky. Where else can you go on a Saturday morning to get a great kaiju fights like angels versus dragons or devils versus rancor monsters? What's a rancor monster? What's a rancor even? By the way, I think it's the kaijus like from Pacific Rim or something like that, right? I haven't actually seen that movie, so... But it's like on my super long list of movies that I should be watching. I could... How much does it cost to sell? 1 for 7. I could buy like... I could sell like some crystals. Oh boy. The more I look at that, the more disgusting it becomes. And I think it's time to basically take experience. If it's offered to us, I get good pathfinding. Pathfinding is good, we can take the obelisk because it's super nearby, and then we even get to go here. Anti-morale is also useful against the Firebird. So yeah, that's fine. So yeah, a beautiful mask. Then I think the secondary heroes can be moved first. Yeah, first, right. We do have a level up here. Advanced estates, beautiful stuff really. Those are like expensive, so I guess we'll take the star axes. And then need 1,000, need like a little bit as well, but I don't think we can do this fight with the Erdemon. Then here, expert air magic. Okay, then we do indeed take these legs. Brissa can't really reach the town, but it's fine. She will be able to... Maybe she can take the Learning Stone, then Star Axis, and then the town. And then here I think we should just buy out the elementals. A little bit expensive, but sure. Then Thunar can deposit them in the town. Then Thunar can go here, and then we will of course have a castle built. So this fight, they go for the... Yeah. Yeah, for those, sure. Have a different result in the auto. Of course, because I'm gonna be fighting it. What did the AI do here? And then I think to not lose more, we simply teach the bird. And that. So do we not have one speed priority for any of these other fights? I guess actually for this one next fight, in the next week, I will take a Firebird just so we can do the sharpshooter fight smoothly. But I also think it's useful to have him for like the Snarl fight. Followers, sure. I guess welcome aboard, lads. You're slowing my army down, but you guys are useful. Okay, this needs to be gold because it's a small chest. Then I think... Well, is this mystical garden worth the movement? That's probably not. But this scholar probably is. So we take these. Go here, go here. Oh, we should be going through the Black Tower. Then, or, actually now that you mentioned the ore, I could go like up here, through this side. I could also like get these roads, but I don't think it's gonna be that useful. Okay, we have a new pathway. Hopefully a good one at that. Then we could sell, let's say, some crystal. So we could build like water, sure. Everything needs ore in the Conflux town. Why is that? Why is the economy so busted in this town? Well, sadly, Brissa can't quite make it, so I guess we would be improving her as a hero, doing this. Now she should be able to move. Yeah, she can basically go into the town next turn to regenerate her mana, which is beautiful. Then we want the legs. Yeah, Tunar is going to be sitting in the town, Erdemon is going to be moving around. I guess we want to take these air elementals because we're not going to be using them in combat, so... then yeah, Erdemon is still looking for a little bit of XP, so this and then maybe like a rogue fight or something silly like that would be good. Or maybe this chest will just be like good enough. You know what, we'll try this chest, we'll try our luck with this chest. I'm thinking that I forget something, I don't think that I did forget something. I guess we will still get the knowledge, because just in case. Always prepare, like maybe you lose your main hero and then the secondary hero who has like all the stat level ups can be useful. We'll take the... Here, this could be like a quest item, so we'll take it as well. Gold dragons... If they want to breath attack these, this is fine. If they want to go here, that's fine. Yeah. Mr. Gold Dragon. No casualties. How did the AI do this? What? Ammo cart, the bait for the golden dragon. Brother was like... He wanted that ammo cart so much that it diluted his judgment. I find that super funny though, and actually now we have like archery boosting like everything. Dragon's judgment was diluted by like... That's pretty funny. Okay, then I do think we should still trade more. Like let's say crystals away, so we can build something like the citadel here. Ooh, good luck gamer. Great big eyeball, thank you. Great big eyeball. I've seen that somewhere. Eye of the Magi. Is this you? Are you watching the stream from a corner of the map? A Rancor monster is in the return of the Jedi. Watch it again and tell me what it resembles. Rancor monster? I guess I haven't seen Star Wars in a long while as well. I'm like super behind on movies. I'm trying to catch up, by the way. I recently, well this week, like 3 days ago, I watched a movie called Doctor Strangelove, which is like a Cold War era movie. Came out in 1962 about like the atomic bomb. The trailer for that movie is like made in the same way that the brain rot videos are made in like today's media, because apparently the author of the movie was like a comedian and he thought the style was funny and he tried to mimic the style of like some other author or some other like trailer maker. And so it's like, it feels like it's like 50 years ahead of its time. It's like a really good comedy as well, because the movie's like super serious, but then there's like some super subtle jokes inside of it. I went into the movie not knowing if it's like a comedy or if it's like a drama, or like what genre it is. And for the first like half of the movie, it was genuinely like I was thinking this is like a serious movie, but some things felt like a little bit off, like, you know, like it has a bit of comedy, like a dark comedy, dark humor inside of it. And then in the middle of the movie, I kind of realized, oh wait, I think this is like actually a comedy. But it's made in such a good way that you like, if you go in without, well now you've been spoiled. Oh, Vampire Lords? What is Ryland cooking up? If you don't know that this is a comedy, you're like very, like slightly confused, and it's like confused in a good way. So, we need a big chest, please. Yeah, big chest. Big chest, big estates, big money. Okay, Erdemon has done a good thing. Leveled up, okay. Okay. And do this, and then Thunar, of course, gonna be legging it up. 13k gold is pretty good. The fact that we have 2 estates heroes, by the way, yeah, we have 7,000 gold. Just casually making 7,000 gold. I think here I will actually indulge in spending a turn to build this dwelling, so Brissa could be a little bit faster. Then Brissa's gonna take these elementals, and I think the water elementals as well, and she's gonna be magicking down, like with lightning bolts, or maybe magic arrows, just trying to beat down the elves, so we have like another war pit. She's of course gonna take the star axes before that, so it's gonna be really, really good. Gems. I think we should fight these vampire lords. I assume they have like a quest behind them, because otherwise we're never gonna go here again. Yeah, foolish vampire lord. I was also hoping they might be joiners, and actually I feel like we should have split the remaining 2 stacks. It feels like it's undead terrain as well. So they're kind of like pretty fast. I guess we'll shoot this one just in case we luck out. We lucked out. Okay, then this should be good enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, looks like it's a quest. 10 gems. Do we want to spend 10 gems for like a level up here? The level up is still less relevant, but I don't think we would ever return here, so I think we will take this. First aid. We do have access to the tent, but I'm like thinking 2 schools of magic and wisdom, so I'll actually skip that. So yeah, then day 7 we'll actually have the ore. We can do the altar of thought, and then end up our turn over here. Artifact merchant as well. You know what? Eventually we will build up these guys, so I'll just like take the bullets, so to speak, and upgrade the building. It's not relevant now, but like later in the game it's gonna be relevant when we finally rally up the armies and try to attack them. Crypt. Okay. We go for a crypt. Then I guess let's start with the most boring turn, because it usually doesn't do too much. Then day 7, I suppose. Getting the pyre, getting the windmill, getting the new hero. The unit. Okay, 5 ore. Good, but not quite as much as we would have liked. This fight should be for free, except of course the AI makes it more difficult than it should be. Okay, psychic elementals, it is what it is. Then, of course, if the chest is like small one. Water magic would also be kind of interesting, truth be told. I like the fact that we have these like artifacts. We are high enough level that we can actually go for the library, which is good as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, snatch the library. I guess we'll take the Necklace of Swiftness because it's useful, and then we'll hope that there's a town here. Should be able to do the Coatls. Okay, then, as I did say, all the Earth Elementals, all the Water Elementals here. The rest of these, I have a feeling that they should be sprites, like 1 stacks of sprites, because they're going to be dying anyway, right? Maybe they can like morale and like reach. I could also build this, but okay, our main town needs a castle. I could have also built the pyre here, but I think it's fine. The castle is like a better investment. And then here we don't really have anything. We should be good enough. We don't have like an air shield though, which is a bit of a shame, but anyway. I do think it's gonna be good enough to tank through all these elf shots. Yeah, Glorious Victory, even the AI we can win. We can just blast them with the bolt. 2, 4. Then we will bolt one of them. I think actually we might even be blocking them very neatly here, like 1-2. Yeah, 1-2, they actually go for that. Then we're gonna take a few shots in the face, which is less good, but... if we haste up, we can move. We can be the first ones to move in the next round. So here, this is fine, here, this is fine. Actually, if I hasted up, I probably would not have lost those. Still, I think it's a fine fight, and I think we can regenerate our mana. Well, don't really need to regenerate our mana, we could, like... go for these ice elementals, but yeah. We can make fast and then we can go for the elementals. I think that's gonna be fine. We could check something in there if there's something interesting in Artifact Merchant, but I don't think that's gonna be happening too soon. Aha, Ryland. No, actually that's not Ryland, that's like another Rampart hero. Weaken the Condor. I like the fact that they have like those 4 frozen heroes out, which means they can't really get more than 4 heroes on their like mainland. Okay, who do we have in the tavern? Monea is here, Shiva's here, okay. So anyway, I just picked Shiva, but now let's not do that. Okay, this is fine. Artifact. Through clearing, you observe an ancient artifact. Unfortunately, is guarded by several sea witches. Do you want to fight the sea witches for the artifact? I like the fact that this says artifact up here. I wonder if you can change this text, like gems, and then you're like being like gaslit. Like, what am I fighting here? It says gems, but there seems to be no gems here. Necklace of swiftness, okay. Then, bewildered armadillos. No, don't do that. Mr. Armadillo with bewildered type. I be bewildered. Would we go down here? Great question. Okay, wisdom, that's kind of what I wanted, but also it was guaranteed. Then we need to actually build into the like Magic University. Okay, then here we don't need to lose anything. Like actually, because they are elementals, they move very consistently. Simply delete them. Okay, cool. What is this town all about? This town does have like a marketplace. Less building than the other town. Mage build level 1 maybe. I kind of don't want to level up too much before going back down. I do want to go up here to see what's here. I think this is like a portal to go back down. Well, I'm gonna get the pyre. I'm gonna go here. Here we will buy a new hero, 100%. Then we will give away everything except for 1 unit. Lunar thinks it's completely fine to just visit this. Visit that as well. Brissa. Brissa, you can go and you can fight these elementals. I think that's completely fine. You can actually take the... this as well. I think the setup was like completely fine, actually, truth be told. Well, if you don't have another hero here, I guess it falls onto Brissa to take the garden here. 5 gems, good, that's actually what we wanted. Gems are like more scarce, so we didn't want the gems. Can clear out the still opening, and then could get a second hero, like maybe Shiva, to pick stuff up here. I guess we can grab a blacksmith. Guaranteed. Ooh, Jedi. Actually, Jedi is more appealing to me than Shiva. That's because he has resurrection. Even though resurrection can't really be used too well by the Conflux heroes, it's still very appealing. Then here we do actually need a little bit of gold for the capital. Small chest, so that's gonna be gold, but medium chest. Then actually we'll do this. We'll actually make him faster. Obelisk. Looks like the Grail is somewhere like... No. Like here, maybe. I have a feeling that the Grail would be like somewhere here, where you had to fight the vampires to like access it properly. Then Pasis. We do have like a attack skill. We don't have like a magic university nearby. We have like only 2 level ups we can still get before we over level by accident. I feel like these fights would kind of push us towards that, but still. I will go like down here. Jedi will try to, yeah, just check out. There could be something interesting in the Witch Hut as well. Need to still move with Monair as well. So, what is Monair doing? Monair will grab the spicy chicken, and I think Monair will actually have the 2 elementals. 7 would be 8, this would be 9. I think we have to take these elementals, so they can like shoot before. Shoot before that 1 stack, so then we need 5 sprites. 5 sprites. And then we will have the fire burn. We have the magic, yeah, cool. Thank you for that. Guess we'll take the stat because it's sort of right here. And then, yeah, we didn't actually build a capital because I ran out of money. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. Forgot about that. We'll do that next turn. Okay, then Jedi. Or, good. Earth magic. That's also very good. That kind of guarantees that I don't accidentally, like, over level. Obelisk. And then also, by the way, this fight would be very good to be done now. So, because the map is generous, we simply get like a free earth magic, which we will take, so we don't even have to buy it from the university. And then we can do all of these fights, basically. Like, for free in like quick succession. I almost want to do it like, well... It's better this way, right? Because it's like, the gunslingers are the difficult fight. The more fights we do before the gunslingers, the less difficult that fight is. That's the one we care about, right? Please don't be a small chest. Okay, good. Followers, I will actually say no. And yeah, we could have like very easily over leveled. And then here we can attack that. Jedi is close, but not too close. I think he should be like good enough. Well, we can always take the stat with him later. He can take the pendant, hit the boots, and give us those artifacts. Erdemon. Erdemon can make herself fast. Then we have this like garden here. And then I guess we can kind of like slowly head to the location where the Grail was at. Try to dig that out. I could have left these for Brissa, by the way, and now that I think about it. That would have made more sense in the pathing wise in the future for these heroes. Brissa would like head back here and yeah, because she doesn't really have much to do unless this gate is like opened. But yeah, I guess we will also work on that. There's an ambush ahead. Luckily your scouts noticed the sharpshooters hiding in the trees. There aren't too many of them, but for forewarned means armed. Sure. Are they in, yeah, they're just in a single stack. Bros literally weren't cooking too hard with this one. Ambushed it, didn't ambush me. Okay, cool. Followers, sure thing. 26 and 26. Cool. I guess in that case she will very easily be able to like defeat. She will be very easily able to defeat Kalt. She will very easily be able to defeat Ignissa and also check the quest out. And then I suppose, well, we visited this. I guess we can like try to like dig the Grail out. Like wait, the Grail is in a location where there's like 2 mushrooms sticking out. Is it like up here? It looks like maybe it could be up there. Like 3 mushrooms, 2 mushrooms. Wait, the grail's actually their side of the map. That could be a little bit problematic. Well, could be. But will it be? Will it be? Great question. Then capital needs to be built, and I think we will spend one with to do that. Then here, 2000, and here, 2000 as well. It's a little bit too expensive. I don't really think we want to be trading out things. Well, we're not gonna be poor after the next turn, so yeah, that's gonna be cool. Ooh, Nova Soul is back. Do you keep up with the Heroes 3 guy playthroughs of White Cross? If you didn't mind me asking, of course. Yeah, I'm completely fine with people talking about other YouTubers in the chat. Man, I'm a little stressed for tonight. I haven't performed live in years. Oof. Well, there's not really much you can do to prepare for that, is there? The way you prepare for, like, performing live is by performing live. So I'm not sure if, yeah, you can really do much about that. These guys, do we want to fight them? Well, we will fight them. There's, okay, just one stack, and of course, oh, the AI doesn't do a hit. Like, afraid. Okay, Jedi will say hello. Holiness. These boots, we want to give away these 2 artifacts. Okay, cool. Then Jedi can pick up the rest of these on his own. That's gonna be cool, yeah. Then, actually, the most important thing here, I do think we'll indulge in just taking more gold. We don't have the Keymaster. We'll limit the border guard, I mean. Okay, we've taken the border guard. Now we have some pure. Interesting. 10 gems, bro. All the 3s are like scammers. Every single 3 I've met in this round, in this map, has been a scammer that asked for 10 gems. I have a feeling that that's preset on purpose for some reason. They don't support charity 3s, you know? But a bit sad that that's the case. Then I guess we're opening this gate and like beating up Lacus. That's what he gets for looking fishy. 1. Lacus slithers closer. Not sure how we lost one. Okay. I guess what we could do. We will take away all the units that are slower. Okay, cool. Then someone else can flag the gem plant. Oh wait, actually there's 2 past. I didn't notice that. There's like a hidden hex there that you can step on. So, for our main town, we do want to build a pyre, but maybe we want to develop the second towns first as well. I feel like we will need some wood and we will need some ore, so this is fine. And what do you need? Oh yeah, magical level 1, sure. I love the fact that we just have like a troglodyte in the town. And because this costs, I guess we would buy the resource seller. Otherwise we will be running out of mercury. Do we have anybody interesting in the tavern, by the way? Labetha, ooh. Another earth magician. Wait. Yeah, he just beat Pegasus. Good luck in your live performance. If I can help, let me know. Help with what? Can you play the drums? If so, come join me, lol. We're helping you by thinking about you, Nova Soul. By the way, I love the fact that somebody's like throwing hearts in the chat when I'm reading it. If like 5 people were spamming hearts in the chat, it would be actually pretty difficult for me to read, like, through all of it, in my opinion. So, Thunar will go here. Maybe we have some text here. No text. Pond of the Gems. Now let's do this. Okay, cool. Okay, then then. Okay, Pasis will go as far as Pasis can go. Over here, I feel like this is like the proper location we visited. We can actually go and attack them, but I do want to actually chill on my side for a little bit longer. We'll get the shield and then we will think about the attack. So then, Brissa, what are you doing? I am old and dying. Before I die, I want to bequeath my possessions to someone worthy of them. Achieve level 10 and I will know of your worth. Well, unfortunately, Brissa is level 3, even though she has expert air magic. She's not worthy of the possessions. We do have, like, we could put these two together, we would have, like, 10 levels. Level 5 and level 5, you know? So yeah. This one there, we can also give away the troops. Then Jedi here. Completely fine with picking up resources. By the way, I feel like if we talk about other YouTubers, Heroes 3 streamers, I guess, I think this might be like the small time. Well, the first thing I want to say is the fact that the Heroes 3 guy said to Sprocket in his comments that he's going to play Lambs Inferior. If he's going to play Lambs Inferior on any difficulty that isn't like 80% or like maybe like 100%, he's going to be stuck playing the map for probably what like 8 streams. Like I'm thinking, no, like 4 of my super long streams or 5 of my super long streams, but like he streams what for 1, 2, maybe 3 hours, right? Well, I guess he records and then he uploads. So he will be stuck on that map for like a very, very long time. Then if you think about Lekshav is busy with Olden Era, so he's not really uploading Heroes 3 content at the time. So I guess there's like a... If I were to start streaming more Heroes 3, I have a feeling that I would just get more viewers in this particular time. Okay, Erdemon, we can retire Erdemon in the town. I guess Erdemon can pick up like a couple stats on the way to the town. Okay, that's completely fine. So, we should check if there's something interesting in like the Artifact Merchant, of course, as well. Then here, actually, by the way, we can build a city hall. This town, I think... This town is like for the Mage Guild, but I think we should be building also this... the second resource silo. And I do think we need the Artifact Merchant. I do need to not build a pyre in day 7, because there's the Vault of Ashes, which is the only tier 7. No, I'm not in Greece either. Bro could like fly there. Talking about flying, apparently I read somewhere that somebody in the UK, instead of taking the train, they flew from like London to like Brussels, and from Brussels to the city they wanted to go to by train from London because it was cheaper. Which really makes a point about 2 different things. The first one is how cheap airplanes are, like how cheap flights are in reality. And the second is how expensive riding trains in like the UK is. I think it's more of like a UK trains problem, to be honest. Okay, open this. Fool. I think these guys would become active if I do ignore them, so I guess we should be attacking. Aha, tactics. Tactician. How much do you boost? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. We would get to shoot first. But I feel like this is also fine. Let's do this. Maybe they'll shoot the 2-stack. They didn't shoot the 2-stack. Well, that's a shame we lost some elementals. And then now we could haste up round number 2. Both of the bigger stacks can reach. I think I will still give them like 1 small stack to attack. Though, we'll do this. We'll do this. Kalt runs away. Do we want... Well, we probably don't have anybody to like scholar things over to. Like the Mage Guild is super close. Well, to be fair, actually, this Mage Guild is like in a pretty far location. If I were to go through their land, I would probably have to like go circle around to return to my original Mage Guild. Which is a bit of a sad thing anyway. Tell our ones to chill back home. I guess Pasis is going to do this. Fiur. Mr. Man made out of fire. He flees. Yeah, that, oh, yeah, of course, magic battle immunity. Alright, so we cannot get all of them down, right? Yeah, unless we would have like a fancy morale now. He just runs away. Cool. We do need Mercury the most, but somebody else can flag. The dwelling. Kobolds, something we can bully for free. And then I guess these two can pick up the resources here. Okay, Monair, you can give back these. We would have to rally. I think we would actually indulge in going through this portal back home here, taking the whole New Week's army, and then probably I would be going through here because there's like a rally flag, or maybe actually through like here because I could get like all the spells. Either way, well, Monair, I guess doesn't hurt to have 7 sprites on you just in case. I guess you could actually go and like explore their land. Yeah, it doesn't really hurt me to do that. And I guess this is closer, so you could like stay here. Anyway, third town, and build a garden for life. Second town, well, we're missing ore. Missing ore for like a long time now. And what do we need? 10 ore and 10 wood for this building. Okay, so I think we sell some wood and we can buy the pyre here. Here, I mean, okay, look. Not the most effective way of building things. Gems we can use to like level up our heroes. Like, oh, you need 10 for the okay, I just wasted some resources for no good reason. It do be like that sometimes. Okay. Anything interesting? Haste. Okay, then Erdemon. Probably should flag this ASAP. Okay, good. And Jadeite. I can help with these as well. Yeah, I guess we could check out that quest for sure. Right. Okay, yeah, Brissa has done everything, and then we don't actually need to go to the town. We could upgrade the elementals, but then we would actually not be lacking the ore once again, probably. Things change, but the ore problem remains. Quetzal's actually fighting. So we slow them by old speed times 0.5 plus 1, so 7.58, they would have 9 speed. I do kind of like that. Right? Yeah, oh, 8 speed, it actually rounds down. That's pretty cool. Very rarely did I use like a single haste, but I feel like it was a pretty good cast at the moment. They of course do still cause problems, right? Well, don't really do much here, much about this. Trickster here. Let me blind him. I guess what we do is we do this. We can do this. Wait. This. Wait. My ammo cart. Then we of course need the wisdom. Protection from earth, interesting. Take gold power just because we need to dig through the shield to get to the shield. Somehow these pixie 1-stacks have been kind of serving us quite well. No, or actually no, they haven't been serving us because we keep having them, which means, well, in that last fight they saved us like a few creatures. And then Vault of Ashes, boom, go to Vault of Ashes. Here, we're looking for that higher level mage guild, and then here we needed like ore to be building things. Sure thing. Do I actually want to take these resources? Good question. Okay, Brissa. Brissa. I guess we could almost snipe one of them down. I think the bolt is like more effective. Yeah, it's like 6 instead of 5. Wonder if she's gonna run away. Doesn't look like she will be running away yet. Okay. Shot her once, she ran away. Did I actually buy the elemental heroes? I wonder. Okay, now we have that mine as well. Then here, Mr. Jedi. Guess we'll grab estates with him. Now he is on a task to level up, so he needs to go through all the learning stones. Maybe he can grab like the silver pile. Doesn't look like there's much experience to be had here, so I guess he's just gonna be slow walking there. Murdermon can't really help us dig through all of this stuff though. We can actually take the ore. I do like the idea here. I'll like grab the ore because it's the one thing we have problems with always. Then I guess we're going to the Altar of Earth. A little bit of XP. 5 to 9 demons. What are demons? Armor of Wanderer. Do we have something else? No, we don't. I do like the fact that we have like giga stats now because of these like anti-angelical land species. Guess we have to go here. Then I wonder if there's something interesting here besides that. So Monair. A crystal cavern, interesting. Aha. Observatory, aha. You fool. You've let me stay in the sanctuary. Interesting stuff indeed, Marshmallow. But yeah, his town looks like he's like less well built up. Then day 7. Here we built basically everything for the creature growth. Here we probably should indulge in a castle, truth be told, because we have like 4 different dwellings. But here I guess we will go for the citadel, because we're committed to the 2 shooter stacks. I want to build a merchant, but then I'm like a little bit too poor for that. Then I'll also make Lunar Fast and the Firebird, so we can go around, visit all the objects that we revisit every week. This is actually pretty interesting because I can like grab a couple stats for Monair. We can also reach Marshmallow, so we can do some shenanigans. I should be checking if I have like Town Portal in the second town. We get the Ladybug, okay. So Obelisk time. Still don't see that, but yeah, the Grail is indeed like here, by the way. Right, there's like 3 mushrooms. There's the Seer here, and the Grail is like somewhere like here or here next to these mushrooms. So I guess I'm incentivized to go for the Grail. I could like find it and then basically pick up all the spells. So, Animate Dead, interesting spell that we could have. Oh, unluck. Too bad. Day 1, unluck. Always gets me. Okay. Then, Morton with the Ballista or Inteus. And then here we don't have the spell book. Sure thing, okay. Wait, do we take the Firebird? I think we should take the Firebird immediately. Take the Firebird and bring it home. Jedi can take these chests for experience, I think. Just now that he has the estates. How much do you need? Just a tiny bit. So the next little bit is actually going to level him up. That's pretty good. He doesn't need haste, he can level that up easily. All the stolen wealth lies behind the magic portal. Even after losing several battles in a row, your enemy is still eager to fight for this treasure. Ooh. Ooh. Treasure. Guess we can check this with the other hero, however. This is interesting. Pendant of Total Recall. We'll probably take some casualties here. We should be winning now. Oh yeah, Magic Garrison shirt thing. That's a little bit of a problem because the trolls are actually going to be probably. I'm getting my bird down. It goes here. How do we do? I think we should hit. Oof. Well, I should probably be shooting those trolls. I don't want this guy to be like that. I guess we can finish him off. Trolls will hit. Shoot here. And then we can probably finish off. 3-1. Wait, we lost more than the AI. What happened there? How did the AI lose one less pixie? I guess maybe they went back to defend the shooters or something. Oh, actually, is this the only? Oh, I'm like complaining about the treasures. I guess we were taking the sack of gold. Yeah, 1,000 gold is fine. Then no Buckler is like whatever. I guess we take the Legion head. We also have like the artifact for necromancy. I don't really care about the rest of these. The other heroes can like take these things. You know what? Actually, I will indulge into the chests so we can get like high level spells. And I guess since I'm going, I guess we have to take the goal. The new rule that we follow. I am curious actually. 7, 6. I will do this with the pixie. Damn it! You've stolen my pixie. I was gonna deposit these creatures if I could take them back to like make myself faster. Do I actually want the 30 elves? I feel like yeah, they are a shooter, so they contribute. Then Brissa doesn't really need to restore too much, and she's not level 10, she's like barely level 4. I guess she can go here, snatch these 3 objects, and go back to the town. Okay, then here, I'm actually gonna go for the Ciele. Well, I want to build the Magic Universe, and I want to also build this. I think we're kind of like ready to like move out, basically. You know what we need? We need to see what level 4 spells we have. Town portal? No town portal, and this is like preset as well, so we don't really care about this town. We simply go back here, we fully upgrade what we can, and then we just attack the opponent. In that case, I guess I will buy the Artifact Merchant. And yeah, unless the level 5 Mage Guild is like something very cool. Another sign. Unlock the gates at your own risk. Once open, they will no longer protect you from the enemy. Yeah, that's kind of how the gates work. Here we want to go like that. Jedi wants to get a little bit of XP. Here, I like the fact that they've left some creatures behind. I'm like worried about that. Maybe we can snatch the Crystal Cavern here. Well, actually, we could make the Cloak of the Undead King. But we don't have necromancy. We could have had Tant on week 1. Would have been funny to get like him to, you know, have the cloak. Then Thumar here. We want to take this, we want to take this. We want to actually take these other artifacts, maybe. The ones that are like useless to me. We could sell them. Okay, because what I think I could be doing... Ooh, I was gonna say we can buy out Inteus, but we don't even have to do that. Let's build a level 5 mage guild to see if there's anything interesting. No, this is like a failure. So yeah. And I don't think we have enough money to like... I should be restoring my mana though, 1 turn. With passes. I could also simply go here and like basically restore mana in that turn. What I think I should be doing is... we should be taking like... let's say Inteus. He grabs basically all of the troops that we can amass. We do this. We do this. So everything that is like a shooter. Don't care too much about like... so we can take this artifact as well. Yeah, I don't care too much about like the sprites. Or the pixies, I suppose. Okay, well, sure. Okay, that's gonna go here. He can jump into the town. Okay, then... I did build the artifact merchant. Okay, cool. They don't have access to an artifact merchant, and we have like a bunch of good things we can buy there. So we have to upgrade these, we have to upgrade these, and the rest of the troops are like what? These we will bring back to the main hero. And we're thinking about things at the moment. I guess this is a guaranteed upgrade because it's super cheap. This is a guaranteed upgrade because it brings a lot of quantity of units. What else can we buy? Speed priority would be nice, but I feel like just regular flaming chickens are good enough. Then what do we need boots and a helmet, essentially. Boots and a helmet are the only thing that we're missing. And maybe like interference. Do they have like anything interesting? Oh yeah, we never got the air magic. Never built a magic unit, but I think we will win before like we get to the more late game. I guess we can just pick up the interference. Then the interference ring piece also makes sense. Or the side piece. Oh, this is super expensive, bro. What is happening? I have 3 marketplaces, so why is it that expensive? I guess we simply do this. We do this. Maybe get like the earth elementals where you have 1 stack of these. You know what? Gold. Buy out as many of these as you can. How much does one cost? 2,000. Okay. 2,000, hey? Buy out. They're gonna be useful. Not very useful, so. And then do we just say? Do we go local? Okay, I think we do. Buy out as much as we can and go. These might be useful for like... gonna be like tower meat, unfortunately. As many as we can, or as many... well, that's just 1. Okay, cool. So, we don't want the elementals, and I guess here we can make fast. Okay, so, passes. I thought I would have more, and I did have more, so... we have these 2 stacks here, we have a big stack of the birds that can fly in, and then we have like a big stack of these. It would have been good if we left some retaliation takers, but it is what it is. Alright, this is fine. I guess we can take the... a little bit of... tiny bit of gold in the next turn. Ooh, kinda... I think it's worthwhile, right? Well, 2 spell power. 2 spell power. Let's dream for logistics, I guess. We already passed, kind of forgot about the witch hut. In this immediate... I guess we're going for the quest first. Maybe there's something useful there. I like the fact that I have complete 0 resources. We are back at our starting point on day 1, having full zeros on everything. Okay, then... Jedi will be estating it up. Expert estates, cool. Then we will finally get the final obelisk piece, and yeah, we do see that it is... the grail is right here, so maybe we should get a hero to be digging for us. Brissa is a little sad that she doesn't have much to do, but however, I guess she can go help us out. Over here, Monair, I guess like that. I guess Monair can go. That objective. I guess we can also explore over here with Monair. To see if there's anything interesting, like another town here or not. I'll... wait, is he like specifically... no, he can reach that, that's good. Can reach the place with the grail. That's all I wanted to see. Okay, Inteus, the game developer man, what are you gonna be doing? You could deliver like more units to me. I kind of feel like that's pretty valid, even. Really valid. If I chained them together, it would have been better, but hey. And I guess you can take a little bit of like knowledge on the way here. So, what is the legendary quest for level 10? There is someone to whom I can bequeath my worthy possessions now that you have achieved level 10. Do you wish to inherit? Okay, I have a feeling that that's basically just all the Legion pieces are like available on the map, same as all of these pieces. Okay, I think we... well, probably the Medusa... I have a feeling the Medusa store is done. But still, we can do the Medusa store, like check it and then go for Marsh Wall. Now I wish I had a hero with the scholar, but we don't. Still fine though. The external wall next to that interesting that I've forgotten about. No, I don't think so. So, do this, go through the portal once again to be able to go here. Okay, cool. Picked up all the gold. I think Erdemon is able to walk back home, giving to that. After that, Erdemon can walk back here. Or maybe Erdemon can walk back here. Donar is able to sell. There's a couple of artifacts. Actually, we can even reinforce. Mr. Game Developer Man. Do we upgrade these? I have a feeling actually we might upgrade these because they're like flying creatures, so they're like relevant. I like the fact that we keep buying out like 7 sprites. That's like just the number that keeps popping up. We can swap these, we can give you that. More elementals. More elementals, cool. Cool. And then we have some solid 1 stacks. Okay. Damn it, been deserted for some time anyway. Can take that town and then maybe like a stable go beat up Ryland. And I think it should be like smooth sailing from there as well. Brissa can go and check out the other things that have not been taken. We want one person to be able to dig out the Grail immediately. One last check. It is here, indeed. We will be grailing it up indeed. Dargam is here, okay. Not too interested in the tavern anyway. Yeah, the Grail, okay. We could get all spells. Actually, we should be getting all spells, so we should be getting the Grail back here so we can have like Fly and Dimension Door, if it's enabled on the map even. Damage or Sadness. Brissa can, despite the game not knowing what to do, we can bolt the Gorgons who are not mighty at the moment. Okay, then do we... no, we need something stronger. Okay. Cool. Then all those attacks were like pointless probably. The Leprechaun offers you the Vampire Skull for 2,500 gold and 3 wood. I don't think it's worthwhile. Insulted by your fruits of the Leprechaun stamps his foot and ignores you. Well, I'm happy you didn't attack Mr. Leprechaun. Anyway, we can check out the Naga Bank and there's more stuff here that we can check out. Okay, Erdemon over there. That one extra piece here, and I think we can actually, well, I think Inteus is going to actually be indulging in going in their land as well. Do we buy out these elementals? I don't think the Magic Ellie is going to be that relevant. Just put Jedi in the town and forget that he exists. Essentially, that is a good strategy, I think. Okay, Pasis versus 8 Stormbirds. Cool, we defeated the 8 Stormbirds. Haha, you can't build your high-level creature dwelling. Which is pretty sad. I feel like this map is like bullying the AI. I guess Hoto crew didn't want to make too many difficult maps, so... yeah, because the key to victory was like an easy map. And I think that they added like a bunch of difficult maps, and the players complained that like all the maps are difficult. That there's like no super easy map, so they added like these easier maps afterward. So now, do we have more towns? We have more towns than they do. I think, well, yeah, let's restore our mana so we can actually throw our spells out. Then, we can reach this town, we can build, is there like a town? Yeah, there is a town, so... well, actually, Monair is like relatively fast. Monair could give this to Brissa. Brissa could head back here. We could buy out another hero here, and then we would reach the town and build the Grail. And then actually, Brissa also has her magic, so that would be beautiful. So, I do like that idea. Wait, that's... I said, yeah, we will be using Brissa for that, and then I kind of forgot about it. Okay, Grail. How far? Oh, actually, Erdemon even reaches. We should have checked that. I did check it, but my mind didn't register if that's like closer or further away. We'll buy Dargam out. Yeah, now I think I will have to buy multiple heroes for this chain. Yeah, I will have to buy multiple heroes for this chain. 8th turn. The goat himself will be delivering the Grail. Okay, we need to remember to build a Grail. And actually, if we have if we will have Dimension Door, so I need to like actually check it. So I don't actually want to build it quite yet. I need some ore for the elementals. I want it to be double building because I think this town, because it will have the Grail, the creatures spawn, like more creatures spawn here. So Aurora Borealis, we have the book now. We need a hero with a high level. Who understands high level magics. check if they have like the spells. I guess Brissa can do that in the next turn, whatever. We still have no clue if we can actually do that. And then here, I will buy a blacksmith only to buy a tent, even though I don't have first aid. Then also my troops kind of got like messed up in a messed up configuration there. We'll take this observatory. Take the stable. Guess we'll check out the hut. Oh, interesting Utopia. Interesting Utopia. Oh yeah, Red Guard, right. Right, we have to look for things. I have a feeling that I need to do the Utopia. Yeah, probably. We'll take the we'll check the quest huts. I like the fact that I can get some exclusive things though in their zone. And yeah, I think the Ryland went up here. Okay, cool. Anything interesting we can build here? We should be developing these other towns as well. Even though I don't think I will have enough money to buy out everything. Okay, Monair is here. Monair can check out Necklace of Swiftness. Yeah, we know where that is. My main hero is wearing that. Okay, then some interesting things over here. Actually, I'll take that, even though fire magic could have been useful. So, do you have any spells? Well, level 3 spells, we can't really see too much interesting from those. I'll make the Goatman stay outdoors. We'll make the Magma person. And go indoors. So, do you have access to... Yeah, you have the access to the Dimension Door. Cool. So now, because of Dimension Door... I guess I could, like, give... I could teach Dimension Door to Pasis. What is this quest up? A group of Rampart lords have driven us from our homes. If you could drive them off, we could go home. I would leave you with the great rewards. The Vampire Lords are gone from our home, and we can return. Those guys live in, like, bones. What even is that? Will you accept this reward, Arms of the Legion? Sure. You go through maps like they're nothing, Mr. Guest. You're an extreme player. You make it all look too easy. Well, regarding this map, the map rating is easy. Aha, the start of the gem. Gem is my arch rival, not Ryland. I thought Ryland would be my arch rival in this one. I will take the stat. Well, I don't think we have the movement points for both, but I take this. Oh, AI wins this super easily. I guess we take the attack skill. Yeah, we can't reach Mr. Ryland, so I guess we take the helmet. Take experience. Experience. I guess we'll take the gold so he doesn't steal it from us. This map is actually easy. There's no second guessing that. And then actually, we will... Erdemon will scooch away for a little bit. So both of these heroes could, like, regenerate their mana. Okay. Then here... Maybe funny... Well, yeah. I'll just buy a research cellar. I do want to get, like, the phoenixes. For that I do need, like, mercury. Quite a bit of mercury. Need a magic level 2 for the elementals. Magic elementals would also be a stack that is, like, interesting. And I like the fact that we didn't buy out Morton. Was there anything interesting here? Well, we can still buy those artifacts later if we want to. If we really want to. Okay, we could the add work. I have like 3 different cups, like 3 different drinks. One is tea, one is coffee, and one is like an interesting berry drink. And I'm kind of like halfway through all 3 of them. Anyway, what is this spell? I can't actually see if there's anything interesting here. The Goldmine is less interesting. This behind Nagista could be something interesting. 3rd level spell Fireball, that's very uninteresting to me. Do this. Okay, so I think we beat Gem. I think we beat up Ryland. Well, not quite yet. I don't care about him taking that city, so I'll take the stables. I do want to beat up the Gem so she doesn't like run away. Enemy has fled, damn it. They did the one thing I didn't want them to do. Can we actually beat them fully? Maybe. Not if we... Oh, the only thing I could have attacked with the pixies. And yeah, I can't really do that anymore. Okay, fine. A little bit of experience, and then I think we go for the Utopia, even though this army is not really like the one you would expect to do a Utopia. I need to actually buy a hero to go and explore up north. I think Henrietta's completely fine for this task. Cool halflings. I'll even do some funny things like this. Buy a pen for her. Even though it's not really useful. Then I'll fly it up, and actually we would even get to these serpent flies. Just so they don't have it. Okay, well, she'll take the stables, she'll explore up here just because there could be something interesting. Actually, I see red. Oh, this is where the red tent is. So yeah, in that case, we actually go up here immediately. I noticed like that little edge there. That is 100% where the red tent is. It's so obvious. Then actually, Inteus does not have the wisdom needed to understand spells, and then I guess he can grab 1 extra knowledge. Brissa could like D and TP, and then maybe she can defeat the Ryland. Fire elementals, because they're the biggest stack, we would buy the air elementals. I guess what we can do is this and this, right? From the goat man. Can't really use him well at all. We just bought him to like deliver the grail, essentially. I guess, well, thank you for your service, Hector. Then Thunar. A little bit of resource is cool. Then Erdemon, actually, can be put indoors. So we have like a free hero slot. Dargan is again one of those heroes who could maybe be useful if we can level him up. We need a few levels for that. Then Jedi exists as well. There is like a resource generator here, I think. Yeah, like the Mystic Pond. Sure thing. It's a small thing, but it still counts. Okay, then. You know what? I believe in Brissa. Quite a bit. I believe in her so much I will sell these other resources. Just so we can buy as many elementals as we can. These ones will be casting protections. And I guess we would be putting the slower troops in the corner. I need her to be like... maybe like here somewhere. We need to actually go up a little bit. DD. You need TP to Magneton. No. Marshmallow is where you need to go. Marshmallow. We need to leave 300 movement points for that as well, so... maybe we DD'd in the incorrect position for that to happen. Yeah, we're gonna be closer to that other town, are we not? But we could DD up here again. Does that give us anything? Well, we're lacking mana is the problem now. She can break the game, but she needs to have mana to do that. And can we beat the man, the myth, the legend without any mana? Maybe with the half... no, I think we should be able to beat him. Ah, he doesn't even go here. Okay, cool. We don't even have to bother with that. Then Brissa needs to regenerate her mana and make herself as maximally fast. Why not? Okay, Jeanette has done that. Go back. Thanarheim can go back. I guess Inteus can grab that portal before he goes. There could be boots of speed in like in this location, but I don't think that's gonna be like making too big of a difference. We'll fight these juggernauts apparently like an easy free win. We'll fight these behemoths, of course, for the tent. Apparently also free win. Get the Keymaster's tent. If only I could quickly reach... oh, you know what I can quickly reach? I can go here. But this is like still quite a ways away. I think it's better to like just slow walk. Fight the Utopia. Maybe there's like a good artifact there. Wait, Dargan, what are you going? I guess Dargan is just going on a little quest to get a little bit of experience. A sure thing. Well, the mayor doesn't have too much useful. Oh. Should we try to avoid Ryland or should we not try to avoid Ryland? A great question. Yeah, we'll kind of leave Monair here in the crossroads. Don't need to build anything, I don't think. I think I can just defeat them in like 4 turns. They have a bunch of heroes there in their starting area. Ryland went back here. Okay, Monair. Okay, they have a town here. Have a Tamika here is interesting. Yeah, Jeanette is going like this. Well, I beat them, okay, but I don't need to do that. I wonder if these beehies are also going to be auto-win. No, this is apparently a bit more difficult. Anyway, get slowed, fool. Lamau. We're dealing so much damage, and here is an interesting choice. I guess we take the armorer. Well, you know what? Well, I don't think we're gonna be playing for too long. Air magic, okay, cool. What if they have like, you know, like an air tome? Probably not, but just in case. Like an air tome inside of the Utopia. Would be kind of funny, would be kind of sad. here. I guess we buy the tent. Okay, slower troops, faster troops. Then on top of that we can even buy Ciele. Ciele can give us some elementals, cool stuff. Could kind of weaken the Ryland, but I feel like Brissa can defeat Ryland very, very handily. Or maybe we'll give the fight to Ciele. And then Brissa can... We can bring back the troops to Brissa. Then Brissa can dimension lure in their land, like it's nothing. Like, Ciele will be spamming magic at her. Apparently she's... not good enough, eh? He does have some mana, so I guess we want to protect a little bit. Reach the elementals. Yeah. Aha, you foolish vampire lord, you cannot attack my sprites. If I do that, okay. What is the most optimal thing? Probably actually blessing up. Those are gonna debuff me a bit. Ooh. Got all of those in the minus, okay. I overestimated the sprites, it seems. Which is a bit of a shame. Or maybe overestimated the second heroes in general. I don't really want these joining the fight yet. Yeah, we're not really dealing damage. Alright, damn your island with your 10 defense. We'll do this. Okay. Ciele tried something cool, but Ciele failed, but Ciele's back. We can kind of give the army back over here to Brissa, the one that the army that survived. The units that survived, which isn't a lot, but it's something. Then Brissa, what you can do is you can go here. We will open this. I don't think they will get a too good value out of this. Any towns here? Uland is here, interesting. Maybe any towns. The cursed ground is still cursed ground. Here, maybe? Damn it. Who is this? Ah, Halon. Okay, cool. Record. So we could maybe snatch their town away from them. That would be good. We would still need to defeat Ryland, but we can probably defeat Ryland with our main hero. Hoping the key to victory will unlock more options than it did. Okay, oh, and then we can't do much. I guess we take the... I don't really care about Manair. Manair is not providing value to the kingdom actively. And so we don't really care too much about it. About him. And then, yeah, Ciele doesn't have any mana. So Pasis, what could you do? You could go here and you could basically reach them. I don't want to let like a Utopia go past my nose if I can. I need to be careful. 1, 2. Spot number 3 is safe. Spot number 4 is not safe. Spot number 5 is not safe. So maybe something like this. We move first. So every spot was actually safe. Actually get the shoot. Pretty insane. Then, well, the Black Dragon would be faster than us, right? The Black Dragon would be faster than us, so I guess we would just simply wait. Okay, cool. Oh, a Tome of Air Magic. Actually, there was actually a Tome of Air Magic. I don't need this Speculum in that case. So, now, oh my god, Cursed Ground. Now, let's go here. Then I can fly. And we can basically smack everybody down. And Brissa. Oh yeah, Brissa, you can give us the elementals that are like matching us. This, and a couple of... Well, we'll leave the 1 stacks here. Okay, cool. What do we need for the Mage Guild? Well, I like the fact that I have like basically infinity gold at the moment because of the Grail. I guess I'm building the high level Mage Guild to get some cool spells as well. Brissa is cool, but is she worth keeping alive? Alive and around? Well, she has Dimension Door. Okay, there's nothing interesting here. Then Henrietta. I guess Henrietta can pick up the gold. Dargan. Dargan didn't find anything too interesting. Unable to cast a spell. Inteus didn't find anything too interesting. Yeah, we don't have like 3 learning stones is not enough to get. Oh, actually, we have 4. Never mind. Kinda good enough to get the few extra levels. And yeah, basically, if we have Town Portal, and actually I should be making past like this. Now I think the foolish enemies are in for a treat. When I get my next level up, which is gonna be like very, very soon, in one small fight, the learning is guaranteed to level up the advanced air magic. With that, I think I can Dimension Door again, and I should be able to, like, in quick succession, beat their, like, 8 heroes. Ooh, hey, Halon, up for an evening. 1 Mirror Madness. Oh. 1 Minute Madness. Mirror Madness, what even is that? Minute Madness. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well, Halon. The last 1 Minute Madness left a sour taste in my mouth. Well, actually we could play... well, but Halon doesn't like 1 hero formats. Actually, I'll do this. I'll leave these behind to like defend. So, I could level up here, but I... Oh! No! I don't have mana to, like, do things. This is a problem. We will actually have, like, a difficult battle here. And because of the tent, we need to, like, actually wait. It's a problem. I don't think we can hide all the damage enough. Oh, no! What have you done? But, well, anyway, Brissa. Brissa's back. Ah, la 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 la, la 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 la. That's a shame, though. Well, she will restore her mana, then she'll get Melody down. And actually Halon also will be probably not a problem. So we need to go beat down Ryland, right? We could also take these troops from this town. We could also take the troops from the main town. Send somebody else up for the who is up for the task. Mr. Game Developer Man seems like he's up for the task. Or we could get Dargan here. Never mind, I think Dargan might actually be able to do that anyway. I'm like getting cocky. Ooh, boots of speed from a random thing. Cool, I like it when that happens. But yeah, when I'm getting cocky, I'm like making mistakes, and then it's like, you know, another turn, another turn, another turn. So I think there might be actually another town here. Yeah, there are 3 towns in the corner and then like 4th one in the middle. So the map is symmetrical, but you have the initiative to be attacking. There is a hero here. So here, here, and then down. Foolish Uland. I also need to fight the behemoths, I think, for the level up. You know what, actually, we'll even go for the behemoths first. We'll do like one basic cast of slow. Okay, easy peasy, we can level up that, we can level up that, and we level up that. So then we are very, very close for Expert Dimension Door. Uland. I have a feeling they also got some really cool things to boost them up. Oh, Uland is like a 10th scammer. We want to use some mana, but not too much. You know what, we'll do a triple whammy here. We'll shoot the elves. We'll wait. We'll shoot the 10th and we'll shoot the 10th. Okay. No more scams around. I like the fact of it. I'm like, I didn't do much and I have stats in like the 20s just because of the artifacts. I feel like we need to Red attack the pony. Like here. Okay, then we can do it twice. Let's slow him down. Guess we'll do this so we don't get breath attacked. I guess we'll just shoot here. And I guess we've focused 3. Fireball? Uland, what have you done? What kind of a fireball? Fireball. Martian, okay. Are they gonna shoot the I think they're gonna shoot the elementals, truth be told. What is this? Quest guard for something that isn't here anymore. And it actually shot the elves, by the way. And we don't have a resurrection. No, we don't have a resurrection. Okay, good to know that they would shoot the elves. Oh, what is this? They have like something above there. Maybe there's like a guardian there. Actually, the fact that there's a magic well right here. Maybe it's like locked behind something interesting as well. Anyway, we have to go down using Dimension Door. And then we can... one step too short anyway. Should be good if we can snatch all of these heroes, then we can go for Ryland. This should be good enough, and then Henrietta maybe can take the town. Or actually Inteus, Mr. Game Developer Man, can develop some speed for himself. Maybe they delete these. Oh no, what if they buy something in the town? It's gonna be fine. These heroes, oh, these heroes aren't even fighting, they're just like running around. Alright, so. Brissa. I wanna do the funniest thing ever. I think we can actually do it. So, if we do it like this, though, we should have enough. Pet dragon. That's right. Briss is angry that she got, like, scammed so hard by Melodia. Guess we'll take another School of Magic. Then... Can we beat them up, all of them, in the same turn? Probably we can. Lotus Victory, cool. Uland is back here. Uland is... and he bought himself another tent. Bro is actually like scamming me legit. I guess we do this. Actually, click to attack, good. Do we even care about this tent? We could just like one-shot things. And then the ballista was a little bit too weak. Okay, it is what it is. A couple artifacts. Did they have anything interesting this town? No, they didn't. Okay, then Pasis can do this. Gem is here. Ah, Ryland is here. You silly little gem. A glorious victory, sure thing. Ooh, almost a full set of Talisman of the Man. Oh, and by the way, I just realized we can be a sharpshooter. I don't think this is useful, and I think... yeah, let's just be a sharpshooter. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, third town. We need the help of Jedi, just in case we need some good troops. Some really good troops, but these are the troops we can get. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2. I think the one troglodyte, unfortunately, he is going to have to find an abandoned mine to live in. Ah, no, one hex too short anyway. In that case... How many movement points do we have? 700. I could do this. Mr. Game Developer Man takes everything from our main hero. We can quickly grab... I like the fact that we didn't use a specialty creature even once. So yeah, this was not the correct map for that. I feel like this is gonna be most optimal for the setup that we have. Foolish Ryland. Enemy has fled. Could you not? Can you don't? Oh, actually we have like prayer, resurrection. We have all the good spells. Yeah, we even have town portal. Okay, cool. Do you have like first aid? Oh yeah, brother has first. That's why his... I didn't even realize that in the first fight. Yep, nice tent. Nice hitting the tent, bro. Okay. Cool. Cool. I guess we do this. This. Okay, bro decided it's not worth anything. Then I wanna walk into like an empty town as the last thing I do in my turn. So we have to get Halon down, right? Halon is like basically the only guy left. Okay, we can put our dimension over here. Foolish Halon. All of your heroes are running away. Can we like bolt him once? Yeah, we can bolt him once and be done with it. Oh no, Red doesn't have any heroes. It would be such a shame if I just like ended the game by walking in this town. Can we snatch anything else with like 100? Yeah, we can actually do this. So disrespect. Grab all his lizardmen. That's right, your lizardmen are no longer your own. Utopia, okay. Red has been vanquished. Congratulations, all your enemies have been defeated, and victory is yours. And my rank is a Scorpicor. That's with taking all of the towns, and that is with the digging the grave, because the map difficulty was easy. So yeah. And we will check out the map, of course, as well. So this is not in my top 10 score, because the map rating actually does affect the score. And I don't feel like I play this one too well. But then again, I did get the Grail pretty quickly. I did build the Mage Guild out. I did see that I don't have a town portal and fly, but then I built the Conflux Grail, which has all the spells. Could I pushed into them quicker? Maybe I could have. Yeah, if I hunted down the island and found the Red Border Guard. Unironically, this map would be really good with a hero that has scouting, because you could peek over the borders and you could find the Red Tent much quicker. You could see the situation that they have much quicker as well. So yeah. Replaying this map, of course, I think I would have like a better score. Yeah. But let us check how did they start out the game with what towns, how well built up were they, because I have a feeling maybe they started with like the middle town. This was key to victory. Oh, key to victory. The second key, a comb, is not supported apparently. Very interesting. Oh, now it is. Did you see that, by the way? In the game files it's like with an underscore, but here it is with the comma. Cool stuff. And yeah. So Pasis. I feel like with other towns, like with Dungeon or something, the towns that have like... Oh no, actually they started with only one town. That's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, wait, and I know that they started with one town. I saw that. I think with other towns like Dungeon, that has like low tier troops, like Harpies, Beholders and whatnot, like 2 strong low tier troops that could have also pushed through. The Conflux troops are like pretty expensive, so maybe that was holding me back a little bit. But yeah, we had like 4 entrances. 2 were like, you know, if you want to use them to are like permanent. Then here they had 2 red entrances. So yeah, let's explore that area a little bit. I do want to actually grab a little bit of experience for my hero to get like wisdom, so I could see if we have so to see if we would get, what's it called? Why can I not remember? Oh yeah, if the scholars would be something else, if we had wisdom or not. Would they give us like high tier spells? I like the fact that these guys are followers, by the way. I wonder if they always follow or if they join me because I was like very powerful for this, for how strong they are. Because them joining actually made it like easier to clear this part up here. Anyway, this scholar would just give us knowledge. Oh wait, I don't have a book. It can't really be like that. Okay, here. Grab a spell book. So this scholar... No, this scholar would have been... Just a stat boost. This one was like Cure. The level 10 for the Legion pieces. And I'll quickly just check. It's called Air Magic, sure. Actually, pretty generous. Oh, we did actually have logistics in my level up 3, and you know, the hero level up 3. Pasis would have gotten the logistics. Anyway, I don't really care too much about. I guess this is the skull pushing from Earth. That's kind of like a pretty random thing, skull, but yeah. So what was on their side? Of course, the boost of speed. Of course, the red quest card, Vampire Lords, which gave me what? I don't even remember. I don't have the gold keypad. Oh, you feel around the bottom of a fetid puddle and find a hilt. Grabbing it, you pull out the Sword of Judgment untouched by either rust or reeking scum. Wait, what? There was a Sword of Judgment here. Wait, is there a... Wait, whoa. Are you telling me maybe these holes? No. Huh? We just like found the Sword of Judgment in like the most random location. How does that even work? Anything random here maybe? No. I can't believe I also just found that by pure accident in Armors of the Legion. I just want to see if they have like all the pieces for the art, for the Statue of the Legion. Maybe here, Seal of Sunset Interstate. Yeah, another Sword of Judgment. Okay, cool. Cool. The AI did... Oh, that's what I meant. Oh, they did this fight. Really? They did this fight against, like, a bunch of shenanigans. I think these guys will have negative morale. Yeah, they have, like, negative morale. Gnolls, Ogres... Yeah, 3 different factions, so they should have negative morale. So, yeah, this town cannot build the higher level dwellings, either one now. Other things here. Oh yeah, what is in this market? We've never checked. Not much, I guess. I guess this is a useful item, and then a couple... Maybe Armor of the Damned is also, like, buildable. Then here, we need a Necklace of Swiftness. I will quickly grab the Necklace of Swiftness. I think yeah, it was, like, here. Okay, cool. I have to fight some sea witches for that, but... What would this quest give me? This quest would give a Torso of the Legion. So yeah, all the pieces for the Armor of the... no wait, not the Armor of the Damned, but the... 3 from quests. And then... I don't remember where I got... Oh yeah, one was just given to me. Ooh, you're strolling along the forest's edge, pretending to hunt for mushrooms, but the leprechaun seems to have caught on to your presence. He narrows his eyes and his dance becomes slower. He is prepared to pounce at you at any moment. As luck would have it, the telltale giant, telltale glint reveals the location of the leprechaun's treasure. Before the green prankster can reach you, you snatch a celestial necklace of bliss out of a small stash. What? They just give you like a... What? What? Okay, there's like... Keep giving you like really good items, I guess. Yeah, I think you have like the whole Angelic Alliance unironically hidden in the map, like in places where you would never go, like hexes you would have no real reason to ever like explore. Yeah, they ambushed. I didn't know. But maybe like I kind of want to like scout random tiles now to maybe see. Maybe here, no. Here, no. Yeah, the ogre is happy to see me. Maybe here, behind. Okay, the tall grass around the old cart hints at its long disuse. You carefully examine the cart. It misses one wheel, and a metal object props up its front axle. It is not without effort that you extracted. To your infinite surprise, it turns out to be Lion's Shield of the Courage. Well, we do have another Lion's Shield, but yeah, this is my surprise indeed. Maybe something here behind like a tree. Oh, you find like... No? These didn't join. I'm hiccuping now. Maybe like here something? No? Or you go to the... No. There's nothing here. Maybe here? Oh! Helm of the Heavenly Enlightenment. Your eye catches the faint swaying of the air, distorting the outlines of grass blades on the ground. As you get closer, you realize that there is an invisible casket in front of you. With some sweet, you manage to unravel the casket's secret and find the helm. Oh, with some sweat, you manage to unravel the casket's a secret and find the helm, I found the enlightenment inside. What's sweet, I was thinking, like, you know how sometimes you have sticky hands after eating, like, candy? Because you touched the candy paper. And then we need to find where the sandals are. And maybe we would find... That's very interesting that you just have, like, the... Hello? Any Angelic Alliance pieces here? Can't really go here. Wait, and I was also trying to assemble this thing. Well, we found something here. Maybe like here, something like... Oh, you like... have an armor of wanderer. Where else would things be? Where haven't I checked it? It should be like evenly spaced out, right? We checked here. There's no reason to go here ever, right? Ah, maybe flowers. It's 100% in the flowers, isn't it? No. Bro, I'm gonna go insane now. If I can find. There should be like sandals somewhere as well. Like trust. 100%. 100% are like here somewhere now. Oh, under the withered roots of a dead tree, you find the sandals of the saint. Sure. And then we had the armor of the wanderer just laying around here. So Angelic Alliance, Lamau, you could have actually had Angelic Alliance. That's pretty insane to me. The fact that they let you have that. I guess, yeah, I guess this map is to have the sense of exploration joy. Sure, just take this. And then you have all the components for the Statue of the Legion as well. Okay, cool. We can probably assemble also the Armor of the Damned. I have a feeling that that's also like available. But anyway, I did want to check a couple more things. So, okay, what size? This one was like a relatively small one. This one was a small one, sure. These artifacts we don't really care about. Here maybe. Maybe you would have... no. It looks like they don't... Maybe there's like an elixir available as well. So, intelligence... does not seem too interesting. The random seer... Okay. I want to see their secondary towns. That is the one thing I do want to check. So this town is like actually nothing. They built up, well, it's AI. AI gets like extra resources, but I do want to see what... Okay, yeah, we did see that the guard was joined them. Close till month 1, week 2, day 3. So they can't even go out the doors, but their territory is like, I feel like richer than mine. This is the hero that is like, the passage can be opened if your difficulty level is queen or king. You must return in 1 days. No, wait. Oh, it's like here. 1, 2, 6. Oh, their hero wouldn't even be out until later in that case. Then I want they have heroes remaining. This town is slightly better built than my town because they have the second tier dwelling, but sure. Can't really plan. I like the fact that everything is guarded by ancient behemoths, by the way. Trough blades, sure. And they have the mana charm here. And they have the second mana charm here. I do want to see the third town. Third town, okay, also they built up quite well. But they have blind lightning bolt, okay. And then here, attack skill. So you can get the wizards well as well. Okay, it's pretty interesting that in the super small map they let you get basically all the big artifacts. That is very curious. That is incredibly curious. Then I think I have basically checked out everything that matters, right? The fact that there were like random pieces for the Angelic Alliance just scattered around here is insane to me. I wonder if there's like another Armor of Wanderer just laying around somewhere. But no, the helm was like here. There was something here. 1, 2 pieces. Then this one was the most random, like 3 over here. Maybe like... No. Like... Well, 5 pieces were still pretty good. And then you also have the air tome from the Utopia. With also the Grail. We basically found everything that there was to find on this map. I actually will give it to the AI. They built up very nicely. I guess they have like technically a free hero from day one. And I think their starting area is a little bit richer, but they have like only one mine. And I guess my sawmill in my orbit was a little bit further away. So they really wanted to give the AI time to build up so you would have like a late game challenge. So yeah, they picked up everything they had. They had like all the resource mines. And they also had, they're also generating one resource here per turn. Before you take away their mines. And then I quickly want to just scout out. Then here in the middle they have... did they have like a crystal cavern? Yeah, they have like all 4 resource mines in the middle. So this thing you can contest pretty freely. If you're like stuck, you have like a neutral town in the middle. So you can eventually outgrow them 4 towns against Ignis. I think rolling against the Rampart is pretty nasty because they can be built up very quickly because the town is like pretty poor. Or like it's pretty cheap to like, you know, build into it. Anyway, interesting little map. I actually wonder if we can also assemble like the power of the Dragon Father or not. Oh, what a weird idea. You mean the artifacts scattered around? Yeah, it kind of is, but like... It's like... This map is supposed to be like, you know, the second part of like the key to victory. And that map was always like the super easy map where you can like kind of chill. Because you... Basically, you can decide when you attack. And I think in that map, the AI gets like... Maybe the sawmill and the orb. No, I think actually both players get like all the mines. But like, you have the tent and you can attack them and they're just kind of stuck in their area. So they can't really win. Here is a similar idea, but you have, both of you have 3 towns and there's something in the middle. But still, I think you get the better side of the map. So this map is supposed to be for someone who's like less experienced or someone who's younger. Someone who just wants to get like, someone who wants to play Horn of the Abyss and actually win a map. You know, if I was like 10 years old and I played this map, I would be pretty happy. Especially if I like randomly got like one of the artifacts, I would be like scattering, like, you know, basically checking every single tile in my biome. And then, you know, giving my main all the cool artifacts, and I would just let the AI have the middle town or whatever. I would collect the Angelic Alliance and then I would be very happy. But of course, when I was 10 years old, I didn't know that the combination artifacts work like that. They would just randomly sometimes just like give me things. I didn't know. Actually, I did know about the Armor of the Damned because I was able to get to the campaign far enough in Sandro's campaign that you know, if you right-click on the Armor of the Damned, you can see that it's like made from the components. But I didn't know about Angelic Alliance, Power of the Dragon Father, or anything else. I think the Wizard's Well? Or something else I had like assembled one time by accident. So I knew like 2 recipes. Oh, I think the bow of the sharpshooter probably. So I knew like 2 recipes basically from the combination items, but yeah. This was Key to Victory, the second key, a pretty simple map. The fact that I played Conflux made it even easier. But yeah. Cool little map. I would recommend, you know, if you're afraid of 200% difficulty and you're still, you know, tackling the lower difficulties, I would recommend this map to you. Because I think, you know, if you give the AI some time, you can actually have like a very big, very cool battle where you build up the 3 towns, the AI builds up the 3 towns, and then you can have like one big battle with like huge stacks, you know? You will probably have better stats than the AI. You know what actually is interesting? I'm not sure if the air tome is guaranteed in the Utopia, because that kind of breaks the idea of the map, that they're like stuck behind. Because imagine if the enemy hero starts flying out of dimension dooring and attacking you, then you kind of can't build up. That would be pretty funny. Someone's like chilling and then the AI just like dimension door steals one of the towns and buys out all their troops. That would be pretty interesting, but yeah. Anyway. I was Guest 273, and I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you have a good one, and I will see you probably next week. Or maybe, if Alkin is up, I will be streaming on Twitch, and we will be playing probably like 1 Minute Madness, or something different. So yeah, we'll see what we come up with. But yeah, for now, you know, cheers, thank you for watching, and see you later. Whenever that might be. And we need to